things first. This is a month to give thanks, and there is nothing greater than being thankful for God's love. Please stand and put your right hand over your heart and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the
United States of America. Flag and to the Savior, for whose kingdom it stands. Savior, crucified, buried, risen, and is coming again to bring life and salvation to all who believe.
Now join us in singing, God Bless America.
Please join me in singing the hymn of the month, Now Thank We All Our God.
Now thank we all our God,
with hearts and hands and voices,
who wondrous things has done, in whom His world rejoices, who from our mother's arms hath blessed us on our way with countless gifts of love, and still is ours today. With His bounteous God, through all our life He near us, with ever joyful thoughts, and blessed peace and cheer us, and keep us in His grace, and guide us when perplexed, and free us from all in this world's
The third habit is put first things first. I do the things I have to do before I get to do the things I want to do.
I stay focused on what I'm doing and try to minimize distractions if I get off track.
I spend my time on the things that are most important.
Please join me in singing for the fruit of all creation.
For the fruit of all creation, thanks be to God. For these
And now, our God, we give thanks to you and praise your glorious name. 1 Chronicles 29, verse 13.
Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his steadfast love endures forever. Psalms 107, verse 1.
Every generous act of giving, with every perfect gift, is from above, coming down from the Father of lights, with whom there is no variation or shadow due to change. James 1, verse 17.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not rely on your own insight. Proverbs 3, verse 5. And now a skit presented by the 7th grade.
Let me tell you about a man who was so faithful to God that he was going to sacrifice his own son.
So it starts off with Abraham being woken up by an angel of the Lord.
Abraham, wake up!
Yes, Lord, I hear you.
Okay, so take your only left son and sacrifice him. Oh yeah, it has to be on a mountain.
The next morning, he gathered his only son, and his servant to do the sacrifice.
Why his servant?
I don't know, he just did. I wasn't the one that wrote the script. Anyway, halfway up the mountain, Isaac asked,
Dad, where's the sheep for the sacrifice?
The Lord, he provides for thee. So I have to sacrifice you.
They went up the mountain.
Stop! He doesn't need to be sacrificed.
But Angel 1 said,
Okay, stop. You're not sacrificing him. Just use the sheep instead.
What a nice story, you know?
Yes, it certainly shows if you put faith in God, he will provide. And now, a video.
Abraham was 100 and his wife Sarah was 90 when, just as God had promised, they had a son and named him Isaac. Isaac was their only child, and they loved him with all their hearts. As Isaac grew into a young boy, Abraham taught Isaac to love God and to follow all the commands that God put before them. One day, God spoke to Abraham. "Abraham." Very quickly, Abraham replied, "Here I am, Lord." Then God said, "I want you to take your son, Isaac, your only son that you love so much, and go to a mountain in the region of Moriah and place him on an altar and sacrifice him." Now this grieved and saddened the heart of Abraham because he loved his only son, Isaac, so much. The next morning, with a heavy heart, Abraham saddled his donkey. He gathered enough wood for the burnt offering, and then he took Isaac and 2 of his young men that worked with him, and they began the journey to the region of Moriah. They had traveled 3 days when Abraham looked up and saw a mountain in the distance. He told the young men, "Stay here while Isaac and I go to the mountain to worship." Abraham placed the wood for the burnt offering upon Isaac, picked up a stick of fire and his knife, and began to travel toward the mountain. As they were traveling, Isaac said, "Father?" Abraham said, "Yes, my son." Isaac said, "We have fire and wood for a burnt offering, but we don't have a lamb." Abraham answered, "My son, God himself will provide a lamb for the burnt offering." So they continued to the mountain together. Soon they reached the place that God had told Abraham to sacrifice his son Isaac as a burnt offering. He tied up Isaac's arms and gently laid him on an altar where he had placed the wood. Then he took the knife and prepared to kill his son, Isaac. Suddenly, Abraham heard an angel of the Lord call out to him from heaven, "Abraham, Abraham." And Abraham replied, "Here I am, Lord." And the angel said, "Do not lay a hand upon the son that you love so much. Do not do anything to him. Now I know that you fear God and will obey all that I ask of you. You have proven that you will not withhold your only son that you love." Just then Abraham looked up, and there, tangled in the branches of a bush, was a ram caught by his horns. He knew then that God had provided this ram as a sacrifice instead of his beloved son, Isaac. Then the angel of the Lord said a second time, "Abraham, the Lord declares, because you have obeyed all that I ask and have not withheld your only son, whom you love, I will multiply all your descendants as many as the stars in the sky and the sand of the seashores. All nations on earth will be blessed through your descendants, because you have obeyed me."
Please bring up the offering and join us in singing Giving Thanks.
And now the prayers and petitions.
Please pray for a grandpa with lung cancer,
For someone's father.
COVID,
For someone's parents to have a safe trip.
a grandparent's recovery,
To treat others well.
parents' safe trip to Brazil,
Joan and Judith, who made it, hopefully made it to Nigeria safely.
a student's father in heaven,
For sanctuary.
and for the homeless,
Success for the upcoming basketball team, girls.
for a father not to get force fired,
For world peace.
for the 8th graders to submit applications on time,
Animals that have no home.
and the environment. Please join us in the Lord's Prayer. Please join us in the Lord's Prayer.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and deliver us from trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
I would now like to invite up Mrs. Hahn for Kindness Catchers.
Okay, the first kindness catcher is from Miss Packman to Isley B. and Aaron M., always asking if there's anything they can help with when they come to class. This one's from Mrs. Engler for Sophia, helping a friend find a lost pencil. This one is from Mrs. Engler for Lauren, helping a friend pick up art supplies when they drop their ball. This is from Mrs. Engler to all the fifth graders. Fifth grade helped all the first graders carve pumpkins and save the day since parents weren't allowed to help because of COVID. This is from Mrs. Macedo. Shannon played with Amara when she was sad because her best friend Judith was gone. This is from Mrs. Tyner to Joseph A. Joseph got the broom and dustpan to clean up another student's pencil shavings without being asked. This is from Mrs. Krug. Lydia was very helpful when she directed the class conversation and summary for Bible study class during Mr. Steele's absence. And last but not least, this is from Mrs. Tyner to Annabelle. Annabelle demonstrated kindness and compassion when she gave an unhoused person a fresh water bottle on their field trip.
We will now like to celebrate the birthdays. Ryan B. from 6th grade.
Ryan K. in 8th grade.
Thank you.
Please bow your hearts and receive the benediction. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face toward you and give you his peace. Amen. And announcements.
Oh, I think let's do our closing song and then we'll.
So we have, please join us in singing Dreading Our Sorrows.
All right. Let's stand. Let's get into it. Here we go. Ready.
Lord.
endure. The joy's gonna be my strength. Though the sorrow may last for the night, 'cause joy comes with the morning. I'm trading my sorrows. I'm trading my shame. I'm laying them down for the joy of the Lord. I'm trading my sickness. I'm trading my pain. I'm laying them down for the joy of the Lord. Yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord. Amen. Yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord. Amen.
All right.
Hold on. Announcements. Shoe boxes are due soon. If you're still in the process of making them, make sure you turn them in by the office.
Yeah. And we'll have our jogathon now.
Now we invite up the jogathon.
Yeah. All right. Yep.
Everyone's just like chatting. I don't know what to say about that. But I'm here now, and welcome to the second weekly Jogathon prize wheel drawing. Thank you, Mr. G. Okay, so we have raised $20,000 so far. Yay! That's because of you guys, and we're 2/3 of our way to our $30,000 goal, which is we're right on track because we have one more week of all the donations coming in and one more weekly prize drawing. So you're doing a great job. Keep going. We want to get to our $30,000 goal. So thank you all for that. We also want to let you know that we have upped our game on the prize wheel drawing, and we have bigger and better prizes this week. So that's exciting, and I can't wait to see who wins this week. We did, as a reminder, set up the order in which you'll spin based on which class has raised the most money based on a number of kids in the class. So it doesn't matter if you have a small class, we averaged it out. And you'll see first grade is currently in first place here. So well done.
Woo! First grade.
I had to look over there. Fifth grade is in a close second. So great at fifth grade. One more thing we've added is as one of the prizes at the end we're doing for the class that wins this overall at the end gets an ice cream party and a pajama day. We have added a second class to that. So there will be 2 winners. 2 classes will win that. So third grade is not too far behind. And 7th grade, so keep going because now we're going to have 2 of those winners at the end of this. So that's exciting. All right, so now let's did I forget anything, Mrs. Sarlo? Oh, yes. The new prize is on the wheel. We have the $150 gift card to Disneyland. Yes, that's right. And nobody won the Beats last week, so that is now on the wheel in 2 spots. So you have double the chance to win for that. And then we also have the same like Roblox and Amazon, but now you get the $10 gift card towards those instead of the $5. And I think that's... What are we going to add to the wheel next? 2 tickets. Okay, and then next week, we are adding 2 tickets to Knott's Berry Farm. Yes. Oh, this goes like this. Bottom line is there are so many chances to win, and whatever does not, if nobody spins those things this week, they will stay on the wheel for next week. And if your name does not get drawn, it stays in the bucket, and then you can also have a chance to win next week. So let's get going, shall we? Okay. All right. First grade. And remember, just come on up and we'll spin after. Is Sophia Zacharias. Fifth grade. Hunter Dorsey. Third grade. Lawson Stowe. Seventh grade. It's a lot of pressure being the picker, by the way. Okay. Dylan Brack. Second grade. Madison Ralston. Ooh, this is a big one. TK and K. Sylviana McLendon. Is she here? Oh, there she is. Okay. Fourth grade. Kaylee Hill. Okay. Our first eighth grade, we have two eighth graders. George Bergstrom. And Gabrielle Sanchez. Juliet. Going by Juliet. And sixth grade. Oh my gosh. Okay. Cameron Roberts. All right. Okay. All right, we're ready to go. Remember, the wheel has to go in one full circle, so give it a nice, good spin. All right. Okay, she almost won the beats. Starbucks gift card. Okay, we still have opportunities for Disneyland. No? I mean, yes. Yeah. Roblox. Yogurtland. She was one away from Disneyland, but she got Yogurtland. Over there. Ah, you won the Beats headphones. for it. Give it a good spin. Starbucks. All right, George. Oh, Yogurtland. One away from Disneyland again. Spin again. She got a blank. Spin again. Are you kidding me? We gotta go all the way around. Does that count? Yogurtland. Oh my gosh. That. Let's go. Starbucks gift card. Okay. You know what that means, don't you? Disneyland is still up for grabs next week. And we may even have it on there twice. I mean, still one winner, but you have double the chance to win. And Knott's Berry Farm. So get your donations in. Make sure you have those tickets. We will be back next Friday. And thank you for your support. We're very, very grateful. Have a good weekend.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Kirkland, and have a wonderful weekend, you guys. All right.